Hey everyone, this is Derek. I'm just hanging up my laundry here outside my shack, and I figure I was gonna go in and play some poker with the fellas over here. This game's Far Cry 3, if you haven't figured it out by now. My homies are out there in the distance arguing about something. Oh, he's just swatting mosquitoes. But I am testing out a brand new microphone that I picked out, so I figure out the best way to do it is to go inside here and play a little poker. One of the fun things you can do in Far Cry 3.
You two wish to play with us? Pull up a chair.
You got it, bud. Oh, what do I want to do? Skilled or expert? Well, let's see if I'm an expert. What's up, buddy? He's always got a smile on his face. I like that guy. Now, I've only played this once before on Novice, and I did okay. But you know how it is. Poker's poker. Queen 10. That's a good call in hand, I figure. Just to see what shows up.
I raise.
Oh, this asshole. What a dick. 250, huh? Now I'm stuck. In a very speculative hand, but I'm gonna call anyway.
I call.
Because I'm gonna play like a really, really bad poker player. And if I make the wrong call, it's because it's all an act.
Let's see what you got. Yeah, baby, I got this.
Wow. I don't, so I'm out of here.
My hand sucks.
I fold.
Seriously? He put in that kind of a bet, and then he folded?
That's how it's done.
I think he might have been what you call pot committed at that point. Yeah. Okay, so how do I raise here? Here we go. Let's go to 25.
I'll get you next hand. I fold. I'll call.
Thanks, bud. I need somebody to play with. King. Dangerous.
I'll raise you.
I'm just gonna have to
call.
Raise.
This guy might drain me. Oh boy.
Check.
No, bud. I'm gonna make sure you call, and I'm gonna put about half. Oh, wow. I guess I am all in.
Let's play.
I'll call.
He didn't even have anything. Look at that turkey. He had
Good
ace
hand.
jack. Okay, well, that's why I called, just in case he's being aggressive, just to be aggressive. I didn't realize I only had 250 bucks, so that was actually a really dumb thing to do. Now that I have a stack, I can afford a mistake like that.
Call. My hands suck. Calling.
Alright, so I have ace 3, 15 to call, and the pot's 45, so 15 to get 60. It's good enough for a speculative hand.
Fold.
Well, I think he's got me.
Damn.
Yeah, well, ace high. I'm gonna call for that since he was betting his last dollar.
Don't feel bad. You had no chance.
I'll get you next time, buddy. So what are you thinking of Far Cry 3 so far? Let's take a look here at the house. There's our booming stereo system on the side. It's actually a pretty fun game.
Call.
I'm gonna call.
I have 5 for 35, but one more person to call. It's just
I
not
fold.
a good hand.
Checking.
Oh, I had ace high.
I'm gonna check. I'll raise.
I fold.
I'm out.
So that's the thing about that hand. Even though I had a pair of aces, I'd still be worried on a board like that.
All right.
It's kind of interesting. This game, the winner actually has to show his hand. So if I see him bluffing or anything, I'll actually know. Most of the time, you can just fold without showing your hand.
I'll call.
I will fold.
Take it.
I'm gonna call.
In case you're wondering, this is No Limit, Texas Hold'em.
I check. I check.
I check.
And since I'm not playing, you get dealt 2 cards face down. Then you get dealt
I
3
raise.
cards
I'm folding.
I'm folding.
face up. Everyone bets. Then or what you call the turn, another card.
This here? All mine.
The 4th card there is what they call the turn. That's dealt face up. Everyone bets. And then the last card's called the river. Everyone bets. And then whoever can put together the best hand of 5 cards with all 7 cards, the 5 in the center and the 2 in their hand, they're the winner. 6, 7, offsuit,
Folding.
fold.
I'm calling. I'm calling.
I'm gonna raise.
I'm out. I'm folding.
Alright. So yeah, when you get dealt your first 2 cards face down, everyone can bet, and then if somebody raises like this guy, then it comes around to you again. You can either bet the same amount, raise even more, or fold. So what he did was bet, and everyone on second thought
Don't feel
decided
bad.
to fold.
You had no chance.
It's a very popular game. This was the one that
I raise. I'm out.
Going all in.
all in with 50. Okay, so I have to call 50 and the pot's 100 right now. And I have 2 of hearts and 6 of hearts. Pretty horrible hand, so
Take
I'm gonna
it.
fold.
I'm out.
So basically this guy's over here
Alright.
with very little money, what you call a short stack, and he actually seems to be playing well in that he's gonna take whatever hand's reasonable and just shove his whole stack in, hoping that the rest of us just fold and give him free money, which is basically what we're all doing.
I'm calling.
I'll raise you.
Which is kind of interesting. I mean, that makes it seem like we actually have a decent AI on the poker table here. Horrible hands, so I
Folding.
fold.
I'm gonna call. Call.
Okay, so those
I'll raise
three
you.
cards
I raise.
plus
sitting
the
this one
two in your
I'll get you
hand,
next hand.
trying to make the best hand you can. But in this case, all he had to do was bet a bunch of money. He had top pair on the table, a pair of nines, and he decided to go nuts with it, and everyone folded.
Alright.
Now it's my turn to deal. So the person next to me posts half of a bet, or called the small blind. The person ahead posts the big blind. And then I deal 2 cards to everyone face down. I have Jack 9, $10 to call. I'm just gonna fold. That's not a
Take
good
it.
hand.
I'm calling. I'll check.
Okay, so we have $30 in the pot. Everyone has $10. I'm putting 3 cards out face up.
All in.
I fold.
Wow,
I'm sitting this one out.
the guy went all in. And all he had was 2 pair. That's pretty crazy. But I
That's how
won't
it's
get
done.
into strategy. He decided to put it all in the pot, and he actually called with 5-3 offsuit, which is an absolutely horrible hand. So I'm kind of thinking right here that the guy is just playing anything and everything and being really super aggressive. 6-7 offsuit. That's not great.
Folding.
I'll raise.
I can do this all day
I'm
long.
out.
Going all in. I'll
All in.
raise you.
Can't raise, all you can do is call, but anyway. Look at that, King 6, he goes all in against, you know, the other guy who actually had a half decent hand. Alright, so what are we looking at? A pair of queens and a pair of nines versus a pair of kings and a pair of nines. So, this is what you call a suck out. This guy started off with the worst hand, went all in with
That's
it,
how it's done.
and actually got lucky. I think you're looking at him as an 80% versus him as a 20%. I'm not 100% correct in the odds, but you
I
know,
call.
that's
My
poker.
hands suck.
I call.
Okay, now, since I have a bet out there already, what you call the ante, I don't have to call with any money. If I don't have a decent hand, I don't feel like raising these guys, I can just check and it doesn't cost me any money, so
Checking.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Okay,
chick.
there's an ace and a queen on the board. Now, with the 2 cards I'm holding, the 5 and the 6, I pretty much have garbage. I mean, all 3 of the cards on the table are better than the 2 in my hand. So, I really have no reason to bet other than to just straight out bluff and take the money. But I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just going to check.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
Unfortunately, everyone checks, so I get another card, and maybe I can improve my hand.
Chicking.
Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually just do a straight out bluff and see if I can steal the pot here. See, that card probably didn't improve anyone, but I can pretend that it improved my hand and bet, and hopefully these 2 guys will fold. Even
Play your
though,
turn or lose it.
even though my hand's completely worthless, I'm going to bet it and try and steal this pot.
Let's sweeten the pot.
I'm out.
I fold.
And it worked. So I bluffed my way into getting the pot with an absolutely worthless hand.
I can't believe I won.
Now, I don't know how smart the AI is, but if I was playing against real players, then they would know I actually bluff here and there too. That's actually a good thing, because when you get a good hand, they might call you
I'll
down,
call.
thinking that you
I'll
like
call.
to bluff. But I'm getting a little too much in the strategy. Horrible hand.
My hand sucks.
I'll raise.
Fold.
So
Oh,
what
cool.
kind of hands are good hands? Well, obviously pairs are really good, and of course your best pair is a pair of aces, then a pair of kings, pair of queens, and so
I
on
gotta see
down.
what you have.
Fold.
So you had a pair of queens. That was a pretty good hand.
Alright.
But if the guy had an ace in his hand, he would have beat him, because his ace plus the ace on the table would have been a pair of aces, which beats a pair of queens. Let's call this Beginning Poker, the Far Cry tutorial.
All in.
7-2. In poker, 7-2 offsuit is considered the absolute worst hand. And mathematically, that is.
Folding.
I'm out.
Oh, fuck.
That's how it's done.
I guess nobody else had a good hand either. Line 5, another bad hand. So I'm gonna fold.
Call.
I'll call.
I'll check.
I'm gonna check.
I'll check.
I'll raise you.
I'm folding.
I'm out.
Well, these guys are playing kind of tight. 8, 9, 10 queens, so the guy had nothing. Basically, he did what
Don't you
I
dare.
did. He bet his worthless hand and stole the pot. He does seem kind of aggressive, doesn't he? Like he'll play anything and he's not afraid to bet.
I'm gonna raise.
I fold.
All in.
Ooh, all in. Okay, so the pot is 60. So I have to call 20. And that's not a good hand at all, so I don't want to call. Let these two duke it
Great.
out.
I raise.
You can't raise, he's all in. King 10. That guy will call with anything, and he paid the price this time.
Nice. Come to death.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bust this guy on the right here before this guy on the left gives him all the money.
Call.
So I have 7-3. Not very good. The only reason I would call is if I had something that was halfway decent, because it only costs me $5 to call and the pot's already at 35. But that's not even worth calling that much, to be honest, so I'm not going to waste another 5
My
and
hand
just
sucks.
fold.
I'm gonna check. Checking.
Check.
I'll raise.
Fold.
Fold.
Yeah, looks like he had bottom pair like me, but
Come to death.
he still would have beat me at least with the current hand because his ace beats the 7 that I was holding. Not that I would have ever called an all-in bet with a pair of threes anyway.
I'll raise.
Just not a good hand. So
I
I'm
fold.
gonna fold.
I'm out.
I'm calling. I could do this all day long.
You must have a pair of kings or queens.
Going all in.
I'm out.
What an idiot. The guy went all... Wow. That's a nice hand. I mean, I could see why that guy went in, but why did he bet and then fold when he just put the rest of his stack in? But anyway, I shouldn't get too involved in that. I think I might actually be getting close to a point where I'm going to have to stop this and do a part 2. So this may be kind of boring, I know, but you know, if you want to stick around, do so. Otherwise, if this sounds good, you might start to see dun-da-da, Far Cry 3
I'll raise.
videos coming soon.
I'll raise.
I'm out.
Oh man, these guys are raising. Okay, my 10-9 offsuit is not worth that, so.
I fold.
Call.
Alright, so I'm going to end the video here and pick up in the next hand.
I'll raise you. Fold.
And he folded. And what do you have? Pair of 10s, just like me. Okay, folks, I shall see ya in just a minute.